I'm sure you heard of this before. If you want to improve your photography, you must upgrade to that better camera or lens, or if you want to get better shots, you must practice that secret shooting technique or some special Photoshop editing. Well, here's the painful truth. There are no shortcuts when it comes to photography. In this video, I want to share 5 real tips which are really effective in improving your photography. Let's do this! Tip number 1, familiarity with gear. How well you know your cameras and lenses and how effective you are in operating them, that is definitely more important than having the latest and greatest or having the best gear possible. You may have the best possible cameras and lens out there, but if you don't know what you are doing, if you don't know your cameras and lenses well enough, you will not be able to operate them effectively. You will not get the best results out of them. The only way to be able to maximize the strengths of your gear and work around their weaknesses and get the best possible results is to have spent enough time with them. Be really familiar with the cameras inside out, what the settings are. You can adjust them quickly. It's like your second nature. You don't have to think too much. You can just use the camera and grab the shots. Now, a lot of people, they are too quick to blame the cameras or lenses because they don't get the shots that they are happy with, but they did not just spend enough time to really understand the camera, to get to know the camera and be able to use them really efficiently. Tip number 2, shooting discipline. I've talked about this many times before, but I just want to reiterate here again. Shooting discipline is extremely important, but a lot of photographers, they neglect this. Shooting discipline basically means doing your best and putting extra effort that you can do while you are in the field getting the shot to ensure you get the best possible outcome. I'm sure you heard of this before. If I'm not close enough, it doesn't matter. I'll just crop it later. Oh, the photo is slightly overexposed or underexposed. It's fine. I'll just fix it in post. Oh wow, there's too much noise. It doesn't really matter. I'll just apply noise reduction later using AI denoise software. You're not putting the best possible effort that you can do while you are shooting, and you're just getting sloppy. The more sloppy you are, the worse your photographs will become. And not everything can be fixed in post. I believe that as a photographer, while you are shooting, you need to be intentional. You need to have that care. You need to put in your heart and your passion while you are shooting to really nail the shot. It's not like, oh, it doesn't matter, I'll just fix it later. That kind of attitude will not improve your photography. Tip number 3, shoot more. A lot of people, they just simply do not shoot enough. I know it sounds so simple, but this is possibly the most important advice here of all the tips that I'm sharing in this video. Shooting more allows you more chance to find that amazing moment, to find that perfect shot, to really improve yourself. It is all about practice. Say you want to do some sports, any sports at all, whether it's running, swimming, or tennis, you have to practice, right? There's a lot of training involved. You don't just say swim for 1 hour a week and after a month you become the world champion. No, you gotta practice hours and hours and hours every single day for many years before you can win any tournament or competition. It's the same with photography. You just have to put in the work. You just have to go through the steps, slowly improve. It will happen over a long duration of time before you can see any progress. Shoot more. The more you shoot, the more you allow yourself a chance to grow and get better. Tip number 4, move out of your comfort zone. I know, it is so easy to stay comfortable, do the same routines over and over again, and just being trapped within a bubble. But that is not helping you to get better, and that is where progress stops and you just stagnate. That's not what you want if you truly want to improve as a photographer. You have got to constantly push yourself, push the boundaries of what you can do, right? Try new things, explore new ideas. Don't be afraid to really face challenges, because these are the things that will make you grow as a photographer. I know, like sometimes I'm just also very comfortable in just doing what I'm familiar with, just constantly do the things that I like, but from time to time, just try something different, do something that you've not done before, and really push yourself to really get the best possible outcome that you can. After all, you are responsible for your own growth. Tip number 5, do not over-edit your images. Many people seem to think that the more extensive editing they do, the better the photograph gets. And it's like they want to apply those cinematic look or film simulation effects or add some weird color cast to make a bad photograph and turn it into something fantastic. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes the more you edit, the worse things get. Here's the truth. It is a bad photograph to begin with. If the photograph has poor composition, it doesn't have a central story, it doesn't evoke strong emotion, doesn't express a strong idea, it has missed the moment, let's say it is slightly out of focus, it doesn't tell a compelling story. No matter what you do in post-processing, it will not make it a good photograph. It is still a bad photograph. It's like what the saying goes, right? Garbage in equals to garbage out. You can't fix a bad photograph by editing. Well, why don't you spend that extra effort instead of putting so much time and effort in editing? Why don't you use it to get a good photograph in the first place? That would have made things a lot better. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against post-processing, and I do post-process all my photographs that is shown here, but I do minimal editing, and I believe in getting the shot first before I edit it later. That's all to share about the 5 real and effective tips in improving your photography. I think these tips are not commonly talked about, and I think they can really up your game in your photography. I hope you found these tips beneficial. If you've enjoyed looking at my photographs, please consider buying me a cup of coffee, or you can contribute directly to my PayPal. Links in the description below on how you can do that. Any small contribution goes a long way, will definitely help me to continue making more content. Until the next one, please go out and take more photographs. Bye-bye.
Yeah.